Chapter 120. Junior sister, please respect yourself. Brother Han, what is this? Wang Daniu is extraordinarily surprised to find that the turtle-like pattern in front of him can actually move. This is an incredibly powerful cultivation technique. I must warn you beforehand, take a good look at it whenever you can, you'll make some unusual discoveries. Also remember, do not share this with anyone, this is strictly for you and not for anyone else to inspect. Han Yi tears off the page containing the Zuanming giant turtle visualization image and hands it to Wang Daniu. Cultivation technique? I can't tell. Wang Daniu mumbles as he holds the piece of parchment. But I do feel that this piece of paper is quite peculiar. Upon seeing this image, my blood seems to be flowing faster. Oh? Hanya immediately notices this detail. Could it be that Dania's constitution naturally aligns with this image? Upon thinking this, Han Yi immediately utilizes the good at key observing one skill he picked up from Elder Zhang to observe Wang Dania's face. He then discovers that a few strands of golden key are present on Dania's otherwise ordinary face. This indicates that Daniu will soon stumble upon good fortune. Can it be, just because of my diagram, Daniu will receive a big opportunity, conclusively proving his ability to comprehend this giant turtle visualization image. It seems my initial thoughts were right, Daniu really can succeed in anything. Since that's the case, I might as well support my good brother even more. He takes out a bottle of foundation establishment pill from his ring and gives it to Wang Daniu. Daniu, the sect's big competition is about to start. You must break through to the foundation establishment stage as soon as possible. This year's competition is extremely important. Several additional spots have been added for the Golden Cicada Secret Realm. You should try your best to secure one of these spots so that you can explore the Golden Cicada Secret Realm with me. Wang Daniu scratches his head and says, Golden Cicada Secret Realm, Brother Han, I seem to have heard the senior brothers talk about it. There are lots of opportunities inside, and it's full of rare treasures and spirit beasts. If I can get just one, it'll benefit for the rest of my life. That's right, so keep working hard, strive to break through to the foundation establishment stage before the big competition. Han Yi speaks earnestly. He is now an inner sect disciple, but Wang Daniu is still in the outer sect. Naturally, he doesn't want his good brother to lag behind. Brother Han, I won't let your elixir go to waste. With the foundation establishment pill and the giant turtle visualization image in hand, Wang Daniu's eyes shine and he nods firmly. After giving instructions to Daniu about the big competition, Han Yi quickly returns to his cave mansion. The sun sets, melting into gold, while the full moon hangs high in the sky. The pure moonlight pours into his cave mansion through his spirit plant garden. After a full day of cultivation, he feels slightly fatigued, his spiritual energy waning. Right, junior sister Ning is still in my cave mansion. I nearly forgot, I still need to teach her magic. Han Yi descends from the sky and suddenly remembers that a few days ago, he had promised Ning Yujing. After a few more days had passed, he had forgotten yet again. Under normal circumstances, with him continuously neglecting her, she should have left a long time ago. Any other disciple would have left out of frustration, not to mention being treated with such disregard, even after making such a shameless request. Why would junior sister Ning still be here? Could it be that she's attracted to me? Han Yi can only think of this possibility. Fearfully, he touches his face, steps into his cave mansion, and the sight that greets his eyes leaves him stunned. The cave mansion is extremely tidy, spotless. On the white jade table, a woman in a blue gauze dress is lying down. Her smooth, shiny, and black ponytail sprawls lazily across the chair. Her white gown is partially open at the chest, revealing her fair and delicate clavicles and shoulders. Her eyes are closed as if dreaming, and a serene and soft smile dances on her lips. The moonlight from the skylight shines upon her lovely, fair face, coating it in a gentle halo, creating an ethereal beauty. This, Han Yi takes a while to react. Junior sister Ning is actually staying in his cave mansion and has even taken a nap right on the table. So, she hasn't left yet. Could it be that she is waiting for my instruction? He remembers telling her to wait for his return. Who could have guessed that after an encounter with the immortal gate on Heavenly Mystery Peak, he would have to stay hidden for a day, and she would actually wait for a day. Realizing this, Han Yi suddenly feels a pang of guilt. Sigh. Perhaps having heard some noises in front of her, Ning Yujing slowly opened her drowsy eyes. She rubbed them with her small hand. Seeing Han Yi had returned, she smiled and glanced sideways at the moonlight outside. Apologizing, "Senior brother, you're back. I'm sorry, I found you didn't come back. So one cleaned the cave mansion a bit, then fell asleep because I was tired. Something happened suddenly, took a lot of time to deal with." Han Yi casually found an excuse to fend her off. At this time, Ning Yujing said goodbye. "If there's nothing else, I'll leave first. Sorry for disturbing you tonight, senior brother. I'll come again to learn more spells tomorrow. Won't disturb you tonight." She rarely proposed to leave, but it was actually a strategy of moving forward by retreating. Hearing this, Han Yi froze. "What? Coming again to Morwer? Please don't, mainly because I'm afraid Chu Shanzi will misunderstand." "Wait a minute." Hanya directly stopped her, looking hesitant. "You don't have to come tomorrow, because you've truly disappointed me. Look at the things you've done." The words he originally planned to say, he couldn't spit them out for a while. Because whatever Ning Yujing did was impeccable, he didn't know how to chase her away. The guilt was choking in his throat. In the end, he still didn't say it. "Senior brother? Anathingels?" Ninjuying stared at Han Yi with her peach blossom eyes. Her face froze at the right moment, her tone full of confusion. Han Yi's thoughts were swirling, feeling mixed emotions. Does he have to use that shameless trick again? Forget it, he isn't that kind of person, it's to fake. "Nothing, you can go, I'll instruct you tomorrow." Han Yi shook his head. Ning Yujing heard this, disappointment flashed in her eyes. Unexpectedly, this move failed. The top hunter is often the one that appears in the way of the prey. But even up to this point, Han Yi remained unmoved. "All right, goodbye, senior brother." Ning Yujing turned around, her gaze slightly flickering. She couldn't believe that, having been in the world for so many years, she had yet to encounter a man like this. Watching the figure of junior sister Ning disappear into the bamboo forest, Han Yi also sighed a breath of relief. Sensing the lingering scent in the cave mansion, he couldn't help but fall silent for a moment. As usual, he sat cross-legged on the jade bed, applying the mind-stabilizing technique to substitute for sleep. Rest, meditative contemplation, every night usually passed like this. Time went by bit, until the spirit stone light source used in the cave mansion was exhausted. The entire cave mansion was engulfed in darkness. Han Yi didn't move an inch, he was already silent in his contemplation. After who knows how long, the moonlight had already dimmed. There was a familiar fragrance suddenly at the tip of his nose. A boneless body leaned against his back. Not feeling comfortable, he moved on the jade bed. The space really was small. In the darkness, a pair of beautiful eyes appeared. The peach blossom remained the same, her eyes filled with allure. In the end, Han Yi woke up, gathered his thoughts. A pair of profound eyes were like a 1,000-year-old cold pool, his Tao hard and shaken. Feeling the stunning woman next to him, his eyes squinted, his emotions were complicated. And he said in a deep voice, "Junior sister, please respect yourself."